Namaste, and welcome to this Somatic Yin Yoga class to help you get more energy. Now, Yin Yoga has a misconception that it is only for relaxation or better sleep, but indeed, if you do the right combination of Yin poses along with some somatic tools, you're going to feel more energized. So I invite you to gently come to your mat. And simply, we'll start with our intention. You can come to an easy cross-legged position and just place your hands however you wish. And gently roll the shoulders back. And if you feel safe enough, we'll close our eyes. If not, gently keep them open and gaze at one point in front of you. We'll start by tuning to our breath, observing the cool air coming in and the warm air exhaling out. And setting your intention, perhaps as you invite more energy into your day, into your moment. And when you're ready, let's open our eyes, rolling our shoulders a few times. Really bring those shoulders all the way up. And let's rotate the shoulders forward. Mobilizing our upper chest. And let's bring the head to one side and tilt the chin down. And then rotating the head to the other side and up. If you want to bring a bit more energy, this very moment, I invite you to keep your eyes open and just becoming aware of your room, your surroundings. And up. Let's sweep the arms up and above. Let's bring those arms back down. And one more time. Arms up. And down. And then I invite you to come onto your belly and prepare for Sphinx position. So gently coming onto your belly, and let's place our forearms onto the floor. And make sure that your elbows are slightly in front of the shoulders. And in Yin Yoga, we do encourage you to keep the shoulders gently towards the ears. But however, if that feels too much for your lower back, you can always engage the shoulders a little bit more. The feet are just a little bit more than hips width apart. And coming into your Sphinx pose, I kindly invite you to bring your chin parallel to the floor, keeping your eyes open. Becoming aware of your surroundings. You can even gaze at a single object in front of you. Notice the colors and shapes and shadow of this object. If the mind drifted away, joyfully come back. In Yin Yoga, always honor the physical body. When the body invites you to deepen, it's your empowered choice to move in. However, if the posture no longer serves you, Then you have full permission to lean away or completely come out. Let's turn our head to the left hand side, activating the side of your neck, stimulating the vagus nerve. Let's turn to the other side. The vagus nerve helps to calm our nervous system. That actually gives us more energy when we're not always releasing stress hormones. And back to neutral. And gently releasing the posture. You can bend into your knees and sway the feet side by side. You can rest on your belly, or perhaps maybe on the side in the fetal position is a bit more comfortable, then go for it. When you're ready, we're gonna come back onto the belly, but then placing the hands under the shoulders, we're gonna push onto our knees. Now, if you have sensitive knees, go right ahead and place a blanket underneath, but we won't be here for too long. We're gonna come into a very modified camel pose. So I'll demonstrate first. We're gonna bring the hands behind, and then turning your palms, your fingers to the side, or maybe even directly pointing behind you, you're gonna rotate your arm externally so that you can puff your chest up. Now maybe this is where you're at. And perhaps if you want to come along a little bit more, then we're gonna push into the hips. When you're ready, let's prepare your body, and then let's come into your modified camel just for 30 seconds. Now, if your neck is all right, you can even lean all the way back. If not, just keep your head facing up and forward. And then gently, let's come down. Well done. Walking yourself back onto your knees. And then just come onto all fours for a moment. And from here, you can tuck your toes or keep them untucked. We'll gently do a few rounds of cat and cow. Softly arching into your spine and then looking up. And as you breathe out, rounding into your spine, look towards your belly button. Let's do that 2 more rounds, arching into spine to look up. And breathing out, rounding. Last time, arching the spine to look up. Let's hold it here. And then rounding into your upper chest. Coming into neutral spine. Walking our way onto our knees, we're going to bring that right leg forward, coming into low dragon. Now, again, if you have sensitive knee, you can place a blanket underneath the knee. And then to low dragon, I prefer having a block or a book, something to help with support. And you can place both hands onto the block on the inside of your front foot, and then just gently coming into your low lunge, low dragon position. Now, if you would like to, and if the body invites you, you can even come onto one forearms or both, or even all the way to the floor. Let's bring our awareness to the third eye. Visualizing a beautiful purple light radiantly shining between the eyebrows. And this is your intuition slowly increasing. Continue to bring your awareness between the eyebrows. And then slowly coming back onto our hands, we'll take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, we're just gonna relax that back hip. You can keep the front knee nice and bent. We're just gonna softly exhale into this hip here, giving a little bit of relaxation. Let's lean forward, breathing in. And then let's breathe out. Whew. Maybe even give it a nice sigh. Wonderful. Let's slowly sweep that leg back and prepare for the second side. Let's bring that left knee forward. And then you can place the block inside your front foot again. 2 hands on the block. And then gently let's bring that right hip down towards the floor. Just be very gentle, allowing your fascia, your body to slowly open up. You're always welcome to continue to move towards the ground if you feel ready. And always listen to what your body is trying to tell you. And come back to observing the third eye and envisioning what your reality would be like when you follow your intuition, allowing the wisdom within you to guide you through the day. Slowly come on up. And then let's give that back hip a little bit of a relief. Take a deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, gently draw the hip back, keeping your front knee nice and bent. Focusing on the back hip flexor. Breath in as you lunge forward. And then breath out as you send the hips back. We'll do one last time. And back. And then gently, let's draw that front knee back. And your choice, you rest on your belly, your side, or even your back. And softly, let's coming up. We're actually going to do a very interesting breathing technique, and it is called the lion's breath. Now, if you are unfamiliar with the lion's breath, what we do is going to take a deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, you can stick your tongue out and you're going to make a big facial expression. It looks like this. Inhale, and then exhale. And yes, you will be doing this, and don't be shy. And this is a really good breath to help upregulate our nervous system. So we'll do this 3 times, and we'll do it on our hands and our knees. And give it a try. So we're gonna lunge back a little bit. So we're gonna send the hips back like this as you inhale. And then as you exhale, they're gonna come onto your hands and your knees, and you're gonna stick your tongue out and do your lion's breath. So let's do this together. Take a deep breath in, hinging back. Exhale out. Keep the eyes open if you can. Send the hips back. Inhale. And exhale, go for it. And last round. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's come onto our knees, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can just bring the legs forward, come into your seat. Let's take a moment here. And then simply observing your body sensations. Connecting to any sensations that may arise this moment. In my body, I sense. You can label it. Maybe you feel warmth in the body, contraction or expansion, or perhaps tingling. In my body, I sense. And I feel. Notice what sorts of feelings you embody this moment. And I feel. And softly opening our eyes, coming into our yogic squat. So in yogic squat, you're going to come into a squat position, and the feet can turn out slightly to help you bring your hips down. You can always sit on a block if you need a little bit more support, and thus you'll get into our hips. And then your hands can be in heart center, bringing the elbows to the inside of your knees. You can bring the chin parallel to the floor. Eyes can be open or closed. Yogic squat helps to open our lower back and hips. This also stimulates our liver meridian on the inside of the legs. And the liver is known as the ruler of action. It propels us into this springy energy, allowing you to do more with energized self. You're more than welcome to stay here, or bringing your right hand down. We're going to gently press onto the left knee or the forearm on the knee. We're going to look over our left shoulder, a gentle twist. You can even place your left palm onto your heart, reminding yourself your intention to be here. And gently let's switch sides. Place the left hand down, right hand onto your heart or onto your knee, opening your chest, looking over the right shoulder. And then simply coming back into neutral, grabbing the block if you need it. We're gonna slowly coming into dangling. This is your last yin yoga pose. In dangling, you can keep your knees nice and bent, hands onto the block, and allow the upper body to slowly relax. And when you're ready, wiggling your feet a little bit out through yogic squat, coming into a seated and lying down, your final shavasana. And I'll be guiding you through a little somatic meditation called Sensation Treasury Hunt. Finding your resting position here, relaxing your palms and feet. Feel the body slowly sinking. The floor is supporting you. In your body, where do you feel warmth? In your body, where do you feel warmth? In your body, where do you feel coolness? In your body, where do you feel coolness? In your body, where do you feel contraction? In your body, where do you feel expansion? Now simply place your mind to the center of your heart. When you're ready, becoming aware of your surroundings, starting with the sound in the room, a smell, taste in your mouth. Feel the skin resting against the floor. Gently moving your fingers and toes, reaching your arms all the way up. Let's draw the knees to the chest. And bringing ourselves into a fetal position, and perhaps already keeping your eyes softly open, orienting to your space. And then gradually finding your way back up to seated position. And do a gentle tapping to reawaken ourselves, getting ready maybe for your day or however you have plans for. We're just going to gently tapping into the arms. You can use an open hand or a fist. Tap under the chest and sweep. This tapping is great to energize the receptors in our connective tissue, giving your body and mind better connections. And sweep. And lastly, left leg, you can use 2 hands or 1. You can also squeeze, make a little massage. And last but not least, and sweep. Wonderful. We'll close our practice and simply coming back into your comfortable seated position, bringing our hands into heart center. Just honor yourself for showing up and dedicate your practice to someone who needs it. That can be back to yourself. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope this practice has given you more energy. If you like this practice, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you so much. The light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste.